I have anxiety. Sorry if you think I'm being rude. Believe me, I don't mean to be. I have this thing, you see, it's like a voice inside of me that takes great pleasure and delight in making my life one big, complicated fight. I have anxiety. I know I don't want the attention that some seem to think I want. I don't want the questions and the doubt you have to be the only thing I become aware about. I don't want the questions everyone seems to ask, the "Are you diagnosed? Are you sure? How will you cope?" I don't mind talking about it. Please ask away. Just don't ask the judgmental things people like me hear every day. Where their words are like knives, their eyes accusing me of lying and choosing this life I've suddenly told them I have. But why would I lie about struggling with a mental illness when it is a painful experience? Especially when you're lying on the ground, gasping for breath with no one around to even know how it feels or realise that your hands are clenched shut and you're closing your eyes to try and escape the pain or just to wait until it passes. But even then, it holds on to everything you've got, and for a while after, it's in every thought. Until the next one happens, and the next one after that. They never seem to be content, so what else is meant to happen except from them coming back for more? And you're never prepared for them. They're actually really sore. I have anxiety, and some days it's hard. I feel like I have to warn people beforehand, like, "Hi, I have anxiety and sometimes I won't want to be with you. I want to be alone in my room by myself, but please don't take offence. It's nothing personal to you." You see, it's like my day of giving in to the thoughts that run through my mind. It's like a mind game, but it's the furthest thing from kind. I like to think of it where if I give them that one single day to torture me, ruin me, and take away my hopes, then I'll be able to trade it for the rest of my life free. And I will be able to cope. But that's not how it works. One day is simply not enough to trade for a lifetime free of the above. But for some strange reason I can't quite explain, it's the only thing I can do to keep myself sane. I don't expect you to understand any of what I'm saying unless you too feel the same pain of waking up every day and struggling to find the words, feeling like every day you live is some untold curse. It's like your brain is a blur and it struggles to tell the difference between what is real and what is a thought. Now that is the tiring part. The fight you've fought and keep repeating. Looking desperately for an escape, but there are no fire exits that point that way in the direction of hope, of joy, of happiness. Instead, I'm stuck in a pit of despair and darkness. I have anxiety, and yes, I'm still going to smile and pretend I'm okay. I'm still going to trick myself and make myself exhausted trying to just be okay. I'm going to put on a brave face each and every day to make sure no one is aware about what's going on in my mind, where my demons are taking control, and they're hard to control. But I don't want to burden you with them. I have anxiety. And sometimes it feels like my heart is pounding, alarm bells ringing and sounding like they're going to break because they're ringing that fast, and suddenly I am in a race with anxiety who catches up and runs right past me. But they don't even have a face. There's nothing there. It's just blank. It's just a shadow. And suddenly it feels like time stops whilst you spot them staring, and then the world speed picks up and hits you 1,000 times harder than before, leaving you on the floor, alone, shaking, gasping for air, wondering, how did I get here? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? The questioning like birds cawing in your ear, screeching louder and louder, "Oh dear, just shut up! Please." And just like that, it's over. You're left with the fear of another and the worry of what people will think. I have anxiety, and I'm not really good with words or saying how I feel, so I can't promise that this poem will say what's real enough to the point where it's clearer for you now. But hopefully, somehow, Other people who feel the same will understand this tiring game that we have to play all the time. And with that, I will end this poem on that last rhyme.